Hi friends, it's Anna, and I'm here with another week of empties for you. Again, for the fact that it's a week, not as much as I want, but I'm proud of what I have here, and so I want to go over empties. I look like crap. I'm beyond exhaustion, and tomorrow's going to be a long day at church. So I'm going to try to keep this short. We sent my little cousin back home on Friday night. So from about 3:30ish till about 5:36, my aunt and uncle were here, which was a nice thing. I don't get to see Uncle Dwayne very much. So to get him to come in the house for a couple of hours and visit with us, even if we were going over schedules for things we're doing the rest of the year, it was nice. I love seeing Dwayne. I love spending time with them. And they had been on a trip to England and Switzerland and Germany and, oh gosh, where else did they go? They went somewhere else. I don't even know. But I love all things British. So I was enthralled hearing about their trip. I wanted them there. It's great. Today, we had the winter meeting at Union Grove Campground, which is where we do our camp in the summer that he runs, along with Mark Stroud at Wahoo, the Power of Two camp. They do a winter meeting. And that was last night, which I missed last night's because they were with us picking him up. And today. So I went with my youth leaders, my church, who they actually are the leaders for the teen class, but they always are willing to combine with our college and career class. And I went with them to the camp and got to spend the day with some of my favorite preachers, Brother Doug Raines, Brother Dean McNeese, Brother Eddie Wyatt, that y'all have heard me talk about. He's my second pastor. Brother Tim Gravely. Lots of my favorites were there. Of course, Preacher Mark Stroud, who I've literally known all my life. Got to go spend a good day with him. And we have my pastor gone on a mission trip tomorrow, so we have to be with it in church and keep things together because everything is weird when the pastor's not there. So I'm just trying to get through some things tonight so that I hopefully do not appear as exhausted by tomorrow as I do now. Anyway, I'm thrilled to be here, thrilled to be going over some empties. You can see my warmer behind me. You never can see the one on the bookshelf, but it's going to. And I will tell you about the blend that I have going because it involves one of the empties that I'm going to talk about. So, I will tell you about that. Just pray. There's a lot of things happening in our church and in friends of our church. It's just, there's a lot going on right now. I have 2 wallflowers here. Both of these bulbs, I drained their last couple of drops into my diffuser last night, which Angela, by the way, it's running perfect tonight. We were concerned that it might be breaking on me, but it's running perfect tonight. So these were caramel pumpkin swirl wallflowers, so I finished those up in the diffuser. So no more pumpkin until the fall, probably. I say that, but then there's going to be a day when I'm just going to be like, I want pumpkin bakery, and I'm going to put it in, even though my mom will freak. Because she's weird about scents and appropriate timing. I finished up. This is exciting, but it's also kind of sad because it means that for a few weeks I am without it completely. I finished up this bag. This was a half of a K-cut. I think this was a half of a large K-cut of River Street Latte, which is espresso, bake shop, and caramelized pralines. And you can see here on the label, let's see if I can get it where you can read it. It says, by Anna and Etta. So I created this in collaboration with our friend here on YouTube, Etta Harrison. I came up with the name, and she came up with the scent notes. Because in one of her videos, and I'm saving this label just in case I need it for the next replacement of this that I get. So I'm gonna put this, there it is, I put this away for a minute. Okay. In one of her videos, she was talking about New Orleans, and now I don't have a label, but oh, this is so pretty. It's such a, like, it is like, so she was talking about New Orleans and the praline carts and all the smells on the square. You'd have the bakeries, that's why we put bake shop in. You'd have people walking by with their coffees, which is why we put espresso in, and then of course the praline carts, the nut carts. And I responded to that video in her comments and started talking to her about when we visited River Street in Savannah for the first time, when my brother first was in All-State Chorus. And it was in Savannah, Georgia, and we drove. I mean, we're here in Georgia, but that's very South Georgia. That's like, it was like a 5-hour drive for us from where we were in northern Hall County at the time. We drove into Savannah, and he was at his All-State Chorus, and it was, we would go to River Street while he was in rehearsals. And I was talking to her about how hearing her tell that story was making me think of River Street. And so we created that wax custom, and I named it River Street Latte, and we put those 3 scent notes that she had mentioned together, and then we share the custom every time we order it. So I believe that Etta has some more for me that I'll get later this spring. We're trying to get it mailed before it gets too warm for either one of us, but also let us get through some wax. But I love, love, love our custom, and I cannot wait to have more of it. I was actually very sad to be done with it, even though it was a good thing. I have 1 single cube here. You see this as number 18. This is a sample from the current Bring Back My Bars for the month of January. This is simply cinnamon, and it is exactly that. It is a pure cinnamon note. And so I have have it right here. I normally don't show waxes that I'm not finished with. This was a gift from Etta. She had sent me, this is a coffee custom blend she had done, and she sent me 2 of these cubes. I used 1 over 2 warmings recently because I cut these cubes in half. And I put a single cube of Simply Cinnamon in this afternoon when I got home from the winter meeting, which was about 5 o'clock-ish. I put that half a cube of that coffee custom blend in the warmer on the bookcase. And in the warmer that you can see behind me is warming the cube of Simply Cinnamon. I created myself a cinnamon latte in here tonight, which is kind of different, but it's really, really good because I love all of the fall and winter coffees. I mean, I love coffee year round, but I especially love all of the fall and winter coffees. And so I thought, cinnamon and coffee. And it is beautiful in here. You guys, I am so in love with this. The only other things we have to talk about are the testers that I have done, because I have done quite a handful of testers. 100 Acre Wood. It's currently going in my bedroom. Beautiful. This one is clean enough. I'll give it to Brother Jim. So, I'll put that over here. White Amber Antique. Currently going in my bathroom. Clean enough that I'll give it to Brother Jim. Mickey Mouse and Friends was the last one that my little cousin picked out to go in the bathroom while he was here. Clean enough. Gonna go in Brother Jim's collection. The lids are already all over there. And Sugared Strawberry was the other one that he picked out while he was here this week. And clean enough. It'll go to Brother Jim. The other thing that I used a half a cube of the coffee wax with was this one. This is Gingerbread Donut. And this one was much older. I could tell just from the oils. And it is not clean enough. I will not be giving this to Brother Jim. But gingerbread, the gingerbread and coffee combo was, oh my gosh. I am so thrilled. So, anyway, that is the empties I have for this week. Thank you again, friends, for joining me. I have again, I said it's going to be a quick video, and here I am almost 15 minutes in. But thank you for joining me this week. Until I see you again, my friends, please remember that I love you. And please, have a blessed day on purpose.